And it's similar to a talk that I got, but it's not the same. The talk I got about dealing with the police, right about the same time he did. We've talked about this many times, but me and him have, obviously not me and you. The talk that I got is you get pulled over, be polite, keep your hands on the dash, don't make any sudden moves, do what they tell you. It was different for Leo. And for most black Americans, especially in the cities. Is do not pull over in the middle of nowhere. His dad, and I'm not going to say I remember it exactly, just basics, because I wasn't there, but the basic gist was you put your flashers on, and then you go stop where people are. So that if they kill you, someone there saw. Which, put that in there, and any other people want to have to look at this and put that in your damn head. I get pulled over. I get nervous, maybe about something I did, but that was in the past. Statute limitations had done worn well the hell off by now for anything that I would have done. I worry about the ticket. Worry about if I did back then, if I might go spend a weekend in jail, or maybe a couple months. You know, why are they pulling me over? If I get a little bit mouthy, which I tended to do, am I going to get to taste the nightstick? Which I have. It's not pleasant. But to think that you're going to have, you need to go somewhere, or just in case this is that cop, you have a chance of living because he doesn't want to get seen doing it. And it's not a real fear because it's an urban legend, but because it happens regularly. And no, cops don't just kill black people. They don't. There's bad cops everywhere. Cops in Minnesota, Oklahoma had a whole family put down. It took them 20 years to pin it on 2 other dudes. But everybody there knew what happened. And nobody could do a thing. Even had the OSBI, I think the FBI down there for a while. Couldn't find anything. But it does not happen with regularity. There's bad ones everywhere. The worst part of it, yeah, I know I shouldn't, are the ones that stand around. That's where I was going. Finally found my train of thought again. The ones that allow it to happen. Way back in the, was it the early 90s, I believe. It was early 90s. When Rodney King got his ass whooped. Now, Rodney was not a saint. He was a douchebag. But, and he probably deserved to have his ass whooped. But that's not the cop's job. It's exactly the opposite of their job. And the 6 or 7 cops that were whooping on him, they got away with it. But they're the ones that were charged. They're no less guilty than the fucking ring of cops that surrounded him. This most recent guy, George Floyd, was no saint. But it wasn't the cops' job to deal with that. The cops stop them, arrest them, bring them in. But the reason our society will continue to work is if that continues to work. They put a stop to this. This dude put a knee on the back of his neck and sat there for like 9.5 minutes. Okay, if you're resisting arrest and they're trying to get the cuffs on, I ain't gonna say nothing. Again, if I was a cop, I'd probably just hit you till you go to sleep, then cuff you up. Seems a little bit more, makes more sense to me. But for over 9.5 minutes after he was cuffed and stuffed, he's handcuffed. He can't do anything anymore. He's not getting away. What's he gonna do? Wiggle? He's face down on the damn asphalt. And for those other 3 cops to not do anything, to my mind, make them more guilty than him. Doesn't lessen his guilt. Doesn't lessen what George Floyd did to get their attention or why they're coming after him in the first place. Doesn't. That's still there. Because somebody else does something doesn't make it all right. But it's worse than what he did. Because you allowed it to happen and you got a badge on your damn chest too. You took the same oath. I think I'm talking to them now instead of you. Some rough times going on here right now, son. I wish to God I could be there to help guide you through them. But I can't. I make these little videos and 6/22/29. Boy, am I waiting for that day. I love you, son. I love you, love you, love you. I miss the hell out of you. Take care. Be a good man. Don't have to do what I did. I'd prefer that you didn't. I'm a bit of a meathead. There's better ways of doing things. But always stand up for yourself. Stand up for those who can't. Do what you can to make this world better. I always remember that we all in it together. Unfortunately, my generation failed. We did not leave this world a better place for you. Some of us came out of it clear, thinking clear. But most of us, the same old idiots, being talked around by the same politicians and the same religious leaders who all have the agenda, same agenda. Keep their wealth and their power. Think for yourself, son. Look around the edges. Look behind the curtain. Pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Struggle where you need to struggle. Get along when you can get along. advice that I didn't take that I probably should have. Guess I just wasn't made that way. Anyways, love you, boy. 9 years? 9 freaking years. Man, look at that tooth. Love you, boy.